Okay, guys, I'm back and I'm gonna do a hot lunch. I already have dinner prepared for tonight. So let's see. I have from the freezer leftover pulled pork from the pork in the crock pot. Okay. Frozen buns the way I showed you that I packed them. I love telling you the details because that's how you know it's authentic and I'm not pretending to clean my freezer or that I cook like this or shop like this or eat like this. And that's the reason. And it makes me feel good knowing that I'm telling you exactly how it is and exactly how things pop and break and fall. Nothing's perfect. Now watch, it won't go up because I'm on camera. All right. This is heating up. I still have crazy stove. I either am burning hot and fire or it's not hot enough. But I got to defrost this a little bit more before we could get it into that pan, and I'll let that just sit there a second because I don't know anybody who's haven't gone through that trouble where you have temperature issues. I have them every day. It's amazing I stay cooking on YouTube. I'm starting to get to be like, seriously. Okay, let's see if that's at least, yeah, it is, because I'm going to break it up a little bit. Let me see. Maybe a little bit more. A little bit more. And this is my favorite way to make pulled pork sandwiches. I know they sell them in the supermarket, ready-made. I find them expensive. You could get the whole piece I showed you for $10. They'll want like $8.95 for 2 little sandwich portions in the sauce already. Tips like that are really big savers, really big saving tips. But again, I understand people that, they're working, they don't have the time. I'm retired. I have nothing to do all day but cook or whatever I damn well please. If I want to read cookbooks, because I have 1,000 of them, and they help me better my recipes, I love my cookbooks. Never going to give those up. I don't think my sister owns any cookbooks. No, she don't, because she don't cook. So, I don't know. Vinny's always on me to get rid of some of them, but I can't part with them. I can't. They're memories. They're recipes. They're wonderful. That's when you see me putting them over in the spot there. I decorate with them. I stage with them. I play with them. I have a lot of fun. Just a girl in her kitchen with her cookbooks. All right. Enough playing, enough silliness, because I do have to enjoy it and laugh. Life's too short to be negative. I wish everybody felt that way, but they don't. That smells good. Sizzling already. All I do is I heat it. There's way too much here for one. Okay. I may have to pull some out for me or make him 2 sandwiches. I see somebody below with fur dying here. I may have to save some for her. And that's a recipe, more of an idea and more in line with what I was doing all week, showing you how to save and clean out your pantry or your freezer or both or everything. For me, I'm going to be honest, and I don't mean this with any conceit or disrespect. It wasn't a challenge at all. In fact, I cook too much. I have stuff waiting. I have my challenge finished today. I have dinner already planned. It won't post till tomorrow. I'm going to wrap this up soon and hope you learned some tips. But I'm kind of getting bored with the challenge. I just want to cook what we eat. I learned where my money is spent. I learned that we eat pretty average. People like the simple recipes. I'm going to continue cooking simple. When I have something new that I'm learning and enjoying, I'll share it with you. But for the most part, I cook like everybody else. But my hope when I came to YouTube was to cook for young people, young ladies that are starting, that wanted to learn tips. That's why you always see me sharing. I'm not cooking to other content creators. I'm not cooking to women that are seasoned in the kitchen. My intent was to help people that don't know how to cook, that don't know how to save food money, things like that. And I always said, if I don't know it, ask me if you wanted to see something cooked. And that's, it's not happening. So I'm just going to cook regular. I mean, I've seen a couple of content creators, they're not even cooking full meals and they're making videos. So I'm going to do the same. If they watch, they watch. Because I can tell you, I see the difference in what videos are popular. I just posted kielbasa. Kielbasa came out the gate more popular than stuff that took me longer to cook, harder to make, more costly. So you see what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. People want to see what they want to see. They want to cook what's easy. They want to cook what's economical and easy, cheap and easy. And I'm just going to continue doing that. There's no challenge for me. That's just cooking. Eat your best for less. My philosophy was proven. You can. But you got to love it. If you don't care about what you're eating, and if you don't like to shop and you don't like to cook, this won't work. It won't work. You're the person who wants to get the ready-made pulled pork, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with, I pick up a rotisserie chicken, so I have days I don't want to cook. I get it. I understand. But I do care. The reason I cook a lot at home for us, I don't trust the restaurants. I don't trust the sodium content. I don't trust the oils they use. And every restaurant cooks with seed oil. Not every. I shouldn't judge. But most of them do, and it's not good for you. It's not good for your arteries. I'm eating seed with olive oil. It's costly. It's one of the most expensive items. I told you guys, one of the most expensive I cook with is my olive oil, my good pecorino cheese. Those things are like $10 and over, $15, $20. Those are the big items. They cost me more for that than a good piece of chicken or a steak sometimes. I buy olive oil that costs more than a steak. All right, this just got to heat. That's it. And she's done. This is a favorite. I got to say, this is, you know, high, low, good, bad. My pork is homemade. My barbecue, I know how to make it. I have a recipe. I said it. I'll say it again. I'm like everybody else. I have my days. Today's the day I don't feel like whipping up a fresh barbecue sauce without sugar, without anything bad. So for today, my sweet baby Ray's is a favorite. And it's pretty reasonable. Publix, I always find them buy one, get one. Look, guys. And there it is. There's your pulled pork. Okay? With the baby Ray's. You know there's enough for two beautiful sandwiches. Fabulous. So I'm going to just finish here. I'm going to plate it on a bun. Any old hamburger bun you like. And then we're going to serve Monsieur. Let me pull out his salad. Turn this off. There's a whole salad of cucumber that I made, not to waste that big cucumber that I had in the refrigerator. Again, look at this, a whole salad. We have too much food. That's something I learned I'm going to cut back. I've bought too much for us to eat at a time, you know? So that I'm going to change, which is going to be a nice change. Not as much food. We don't need it. Although Vinny can finish that whole salad, thankfully. Okay. Let's get this. Woo-wee, Baba. Now, if that ain't a good pulled pork sandwich, I don't know what is. I'm going to put the bun like that. I'll show you guys a little bit. There she is. That's pulled pork on a plate. Oh, maybe I could get that. Okay. All right, guys, it's photo time, and then say goodbye. Feed my husband. Have a great day. Remember, I'll talk to you later and wrap it all up. What everything cost me this week, everything I made, and how much it cost. And thank you for anyone and everyone who watched the challenge, who commented, who had me inspired. Everyone, thank you. So have a good day, and remember, be kind.